Ah, yes. The Scarecrow.
And now we have to hop forward to many days, so let us... Yo, hey baby. I'm a styling scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in the blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like...
Everybody dance now!
If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance till dawn. Shall we dance? Oh,
By the
yeah.
way, this isn't a pole that's coming out the bottom of me. It's my penis.
Nah,
Just let that sink in for a while.
Nah, I'm just kidding, it's a poll, but I like to say that and see people's reactions. If I was actually supported on this thing, that would be one impressive boner. Like, that's a really fucking sturdy boner. But I'm not aroused by Deku Scrub children. That's that's Tingle. That's why he probably
Actually, he's kind of aroused by everything, really.
That's why he probably came all over your came rainbows all over your face. Oh yeah, in that case, forget the time, let's dance. But anyways, yeah, I guess we got a conversation about Zelda or something.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel this, even though there wasn't much temples in the game, you still got some fairly difficult temples. And
right. And here's the thing.
Some good boss fights, so...
I think this game, it's not my favorite Zelda game. I think, like, again, thematically and conceptually, all the ideas that went into this game are fucking brilliant. The world is amazing. There's more richness to Termina than I think any... Whoops, shit. There's more richness to this than I would say any other, Zelda title. Or at least to this particular universe. But I think the game either, like, succeeds or fails for whoever's playing it. Depends on how much you actually want to walk around talking to the different characters in the game. And if you don't want to deal with that, you're gonna have a bad time, because there is a fuck ton of that.
Right.
And I think that's where, like, the major difference between Ocarina of Time and this game comes in. And I think that's why, while I love Majora's Mask conceptually, it can be frustrating to play if you're not in the mindset of, like, oh yeah, I want to talk to all these people. If you're just trying to get through the main story and get stuff done, then yeah, there's a lot of in-between time between the temples and, you know.
Right. I suppose that's why people would say that they prefer other games to this. And I do agree. Like I said, I prefer other games to this.
Right.
But I do think it's a wonderful how much was put into this game. I mean, they took basically the everything that was in Ocarina of Time and put it into this game, and then improved, like, added some new stuff and improved upon a lot of stuff. But it left them to focus more on story and characters and whatnot.
Right, it's weird how absurdly more depth Majora's Mask story actually has, and, like, the heavy themes of, like, inevitable death that it deals with. Like, you know, like, not Malon's, but Cremia's younger sister, you know, actually her getting her drunk so that she doesn't have to face the end of the world, so that she can actually be happy in her final hours. That's some heavy shit.
Yeah, that's very...
And Ocarina of Time, in terms of its story, never did anything even comparable to that.
Yeah.
Like, that's so many levels above anything Ocarina of Time did.
So many levels above it what most kids' games do.
Right.
This is still rated E for everyone.
Right, and that's the thing, too. It's not dark in the sense that, oh, it's literally dark. It's just, again, it's a mature kind of darkness.
Yeah.
It deals with heavy themes.
I mean, Twilight Princess can be called dark, but in all honesty, this game is far, far more.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, if anything, I'd say even Wind Waker is a bit more dark than Twilight Princess is.
Yeah.
I mean, your sister is kidnapped and is stuck in a tower full of monsters for like half the game.
Yes.
And you have to, and the entire time you're trying to save her, but who knows what the fuck is happening to her at that time? It's just like, what the fuck is? I mean, seriously.
She's in a prison cell, captured by monsters.
Yeah, and then of course an island was destroyed, and you could find like remnants of houses all across the island, and it's like, jeez.
Yeah.
For such a happy game, there's a lot of dark shit in it.
Hey, you waiting for us to finish the bridge from the Festival Tower to the Clock Tower entrance up there? That's a very specific set of words to ask me. Sure, that specific thing. That's what I want to know. Sorry, my apprentices panicked and ran away. This is all we get for a festival tower. It's not quite tall enough, is it? Sheesh. Even if we went to the top of the festival tower, we wouldn't be able to get up to the entrance of the clock tower. I apologize for all this. The giant moon of death and evil that cries fire must have scared them away. What pussies, am I right?
They should follow tradition.
This fucking guy's such a goddamn moron.
I know.
I guess he's clearly, I mean, it's denial, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking lord.
It's like right on top of everything.
I don't know what everyone's talking about. It's fine.
It's so close, it's actually causing, like, the gravitational pull from the moon is actually causing the world to shake. It's that fucking close.
Okay, I'm thinking of closing up shop so I can get a gift for my wife and return her my village. My beautiful Hylian wife. I've heard that a stone called the Moon's Tail shines brighter than any other in the land. If y'all got one I'd really like to get from you, my wife would love it.
Is it odd that I'm now thinking of this guy and his Hylian wife boning just having sex? It's like, this is a very odd image I have in my head now. Thank you, Xana.
Well,
Thank you for putting that there.
He's not really a Deku scrub, though. See, he's got the same thing Michael Jackson have. He just looks a lot like a Deku scrub. It's a birth defect. He's really a
pure-blood Hylian man on the inside.
Who apparently can fly with his hair. And has leaves.
That's a Scrubitis. No affecting me.
Anyways, I'll go take part in the wonderful process.
Well, but what would that exactly be considered, though? Like, I know there's a word for having sex with a tree, but I don't remember what it is.
I'm sure it's a term that I need to immediately look up once this playthrough is over.
I'm sure that you won't have to look it up because people are going to be putting it in the comment section.
It's fascinating. Well, you wanna keep doing? I'm sorry, I've like been doing every character's voice just on.
Oh, that's fine. I enjoy you doing these characters because it's like watching your series all over again.
Oh, thank you.
The door to the clock tower only opens once a year at midnight on the eve of the carnival.
Thank you. I'm here.
So we gotta wait till midnight.
Yep. So, and that I guess again that's one of the things that kind of make or breaks the game. This is a game that requires a lot of patience.
Yes.
There's a wonderful world to get invested in. There really is. There's a lot of substance to this world.
The opening part does take quite a bit of patience to get through.
Well, the whole game takes a lot of patience. Again, there is a lot of walking around and talking to people. Again, It's a great world to explore, but if you don't want to do that, if you just want to like run around and fight monsters, you're not going to get that.
If you just want to get through the game, you should play Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Well, and you know, at the end, the fucking Gibdo maze, that to me was the moment that kind of epitomized that pretty much epitomizes all the problems with the game, which is running around, running errands for people, which is pretty much a lot of the game.
People always complain about Wind Waker being the one that's irritating.
I actually like the sailing.
I love the sailing, I just didn't like collecting the Triforce shards, but people were always like, oh, the Triforce shards are so irritating. Well, guess what? The Gibdo maze was a lot more irritating than that.
Hey, could you leave this place with all these passageways and shit and go find the item that a dead person, need? That I have what are you going to?
And it's midnight.
I guess what more do I have to say? I guess what more do I have to say? I mean, I suppose like my episode 8 of my Majora's Mask video is pretty much
still there to let off those fireworks.
I guess that one dude set it all up himself. He's pretty much the only fucker in the street.
Yeah. So. Also, why does the tower even do that? Like, it raises that thing up and then drops it down. I never really understood why it does that.
Hmm?
Like, what was the design for that exactly? What was the purpose of designing this like that?
Sorry, just having a drink of Coke real quick, but anyways, I don't know. Apparently it opens the door to get up here, but...
Well, yeah, but why have something up there? Like, what was the significance of that? I mean, I guess we don't really know what the festival is going to be like.
Right, maybe the tradition is they build a tower that allows them to climb up and they all party in this room. Maybe that's what it is, where they get a good view of the night sky. I mean, it is a cool tower, I guess. That's just me trying to put the pieces together. That's the best I can come up with.
Yeah, makes sense. Look how he flips the ocarina. Ellipses!
Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. There are 3 dots. Followed by 3 dots. Followed by 3 more dots. Sister!
Oh my goodness, thank you. I needed your stay. Ah, Tail. We've been looking for you too.
I haven't touched you in 3 days.
Hey, Skull Kid. What if you gave... Hey, Skull Kid. What if you gave that mask you're wearing back now? You know. Hey, come on. Are you listening?
Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon, hurry, the 4 who are there, bring them here. Bring them here.
Love that.
Even I agree that was hilarious.
Yes.
You stupid fairy!
No! What are you doing to my brother? Only I'm allowed to abuse him.
You have not appropriately strapped him to a bed. You're doing it wrong.
Do you think you're our friend after that? Because that's a little more intimate than what friends do.
I mean, you really gotta understand what you want out of a relationship before you start, you know, whacking people like that.
Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it!
Then I scream to the moon.
How much cocaine can that moon snort?
All of it. Just all of it.
I'm really... I like how Link doesn't look surprised, he just looks sad. Like,
well, he can't exactly emote, his face is just stuck like that.
Yeah.
Quick, Xena, use your amazing snot.
Oh god, it's fucking oh god. Ew, 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 ew.
It is pretty cool, though.
That is the most flattering thing that somebody has thrown at me, so. You got the Ocarina of Time back. Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Set it to C and use A, and then press the 4 C buttons.
We only have 5 minutes. Get going.
Press B to stop. Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda
Oh,
come.
you fucking piece of shit. Hurry
Shut
up.
the
Where's
fuck-
the skip button?
Shut the fuck up, you incestuous whore.
That is not an insult to me.
This is another world. We're okay with that here. It's legal.
You don't know the law. I am the law.
I am the law.
You already are leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Well, you can't, 'cause I am the law!